Alright, so this is the shiny Charizard deck that we constructed. This is the first iteration of the deck, and I am happy to say that this is probably my favorite deck out so far out of the expansion. It's so simple to play and so easy. We just got done off of a 9-1 game win streak in ranked mode here, and we are running double Charmander, double Charmeleon, and double Charizard EX, the new one from Shining Revelry, and that's it. It's literally just 6 Pokemon. That's it. You're running one single Pokeball because you guarantee start with Charmander, so you can Pokeball the other Charmander. But realistically, out of all the 10 games I've played, I never needed to use the second Charmander in the back. You might even be able to get rid of a Pokeball. With that being said, we are running double Pokemon communication because it is still a stage 1, stage 2. Giant Capes for max survivability, double Professor's Research for card draw, Cyrus Sabrina combo as always, double Poke Center Lady for even more healing. One single red is all you need for that one Pokemon that's at 170 or 160 HP that's using a Giant Cape. Help Charizard EX kill it in one shot, and then you can kill the other weakling in the front or in the back, whatever, with Sabrina. Team Rocket Grunt has saved my butt removing energy from Pokemon, so definitely at least run one of those. And then Iono, I didn't know what the last card I wanted to throw in, so I just threw in Iono, because if I brick on my hand, I can reset it and hopefully find the evolutions. If you were to get rid of any cards here, and if you want to mix it up yourself, maybe one Pokeball to get rid of, go with a potion, maybe one Pokemon communication, get rid of a potion, or put in a potion. But overall, this deck is very strong, very consistent, and I'm happy with this deck. I didn't like Charizard EX at the beginning compared to the old Genetic Apex, but I'm a huge fan of this right now. Continuous Steps. Water deck. It might actually not be a water deck. It might be a grass deck. He might be running Leafeon, I think. Alright, Giant Cape. Now we need Iono. We've already used a Professor's Research. There's only 12 cards left. We need Iono or 2 of the... We can either find a Pokeball to help us out here, Iono, or any of the other 5 Pokemon in the deck, because we can Pokemon communicate it. We need something here. Team Rocket Grunt. So it's either I heal or I Team Rocket Grunt. If I heal, I go up to 80, and he can't kill me if he switches to a Leafeon. I live at 10 HP. If I Team Rocket Grunt, he can't attack at all. So it's either do I go for the guaranteed way to win or live? Or do I go for the Team Rocket Grunt? I'm going for the Team Rocket Grunt. And the reason why I went for the Team Rocket Grunt is because it doesn't matter if I live with Poke Center. I'm going to be taking 140 damage. Even if I evolve into a Charmeleon, I'm still dead. We need to prevent him from evolving and attacking. So yes, we will Team Rocket Grunt to prevent him from attacking here. That's going to be the play. Or does he want to put energy on Leafeon? If he even puts 1 energy on Leafeon, it shows that he's going to be attacking next turn and we have to Poke Center. Okay, so water energy is going to the... Interesting. Poke Center Lady. $60. If he doesn't heal, I can surprise him with the red. It's better if I save the red for the final kill versus trying to use it early. I guess the only problem is I can't red and Poke Center, so I have to pick what I want. Although I'm dying in 2 hits anyways, right? So we need to evolve here. Oh, he's not attacking. That's good for us. That's good for us. Whew, okay. Do I Pokemon communicate the Charmander, or do I just swing in with Charmeleon and pray that the Celebi doesn't land 4 heads on me when he gets to flip? I think we Pokemon Calm, right? Because if they kill my Charmeleon, they're going to kill my Charmander. So it won't really matter too much. Haha, let's go. Charizard is going in. Third energy. Stoke. Every one of their Pokemon is in one-shot range. And that Celebi needs to hit all 4 heads. Although, granted, I think Leafeon swings in here, to be fair with you. Healing does you nothing, Leafeon. I'm pretty sure Celebi is gonna... He's gotta swing in. There's no way he force breaths the Celebi. You gotta swing in to make me a little bit weaker, right? Put me down to 130. There you go. Take the bait. Now Celebi needs to hit 3 heads. Nah, I'm just kidding. I'm kidding. We're back at the 4 heads. I'm just trolling. Steam Artillery. 170. Alright, Celebi, get in here. You gotta land 4 out of 4 to win. You gotta land 4 out of 4. Are you feeling lucky today, Celebi? Unless he has red. He doesn't have red. Are you feeling lucky? Guess not today. Today's not your day, Celebi. We'll take it. There goes the other one. Even though we bricked, he conceded. We bricked pretty early. We still managed to make it work out. I think it was because he chose not to be aggressive with the Celebi and he chose to build up. Alright, Darkrai Arceus. This is going to be a fierce competition. If we can beat this deck, we're looking very good. Now, we have Iono, and I don't know if I actually use Iono here. Because I could maybe I Pokemon communicate to see if I find a Charmeleon. Maybe I wait one more turn. Wait one more turn, and if we don't find Charmeleon, then I Pokemon communicate the Charizard, and then I Iono. Right? We can't evolve this turn. We went second. We get the energy advantage, which means we get to evolve second. Going first is good in this deck because we get to evolve sooner. There goes the Zubat. Let's see. Ooh, well, I can't research and Iono at the same time, but I still think we research over Iono. We'll see. 66% chance it's gonna be a Charmeleon here. We'll take it. We'll take it. Always lucky, baby. I think I'm going to Iono next turn. Because it could prevent him from using a Crobat in hand. Or give him a Crobat. Who knows? Depends if he evolves into a Golbat. If he evolves into a Golbat, maybe I use Iono. But, yeah, maybe I use Iono. I think he's starting to realize his Darkrai is in danger. If he doesn't evolve, I don't think we use Iono. Okay, we don't use Iono. He's bricking on his hand. He's bricking on his hand. Instead, we're going to Team Rocket Grunt because he's trying to run away right now. He's trying to run because he doesn't have Leaf in hand. Oh, that would have been nice to capture him. It's okay. We'll pick up an EX kill one way or another. If he puts Zubat in right here next turn, we can Sabrina and hit one of his 150 Pokemon. There goes the Golbat. Maybe I do Iono this turn. If he puts energy on Darkrai, he needs to put energy on Arceus. And Arceus is doing what? Arceus does how much damage again? 130 plus Crobat. 160. He would need a red to kill me. I'm gonna use Iono. Mix up his hands a bit. Mix up his hands a bit. Maybe it gets the red out of his hand. Maybe it gets the Crobat out of his hand. Maybe he gets another basic Pokemon out of his hand. Anything. Ideally, it'd be nice if we were able to heal that turn, because then we're out of lethal range. But if he does have a bench Pokemon, then we have to hope he doesn't have Crobat. And if he has Crobat, we have to hope he doesn't have red. He needs all 3 cards. A bench Pokemon, Crobat, and red. Shiny Cape doesn't protect you. I have a red in my deck. Come on! You think I would play with this background? With the sleeves? If I didn't have my own red? We only have 1, but 1 is good enough. I think 2 would be overkill. Yeah, Iono definitely screwed him up. You could tell. You could tell he didn't have another bench Pokemon to put down. He didn't have Crobat either. The Iono definitely messed him up. Whereas I guess if we had Moltres here. Yeah, I guess if we had Moltres here. They would have to kill 2. He is raising a good point here. I would definitely go Moltres over Druddigon, because Druddigon has to stay in the front, and by the time you evolve your Charizard, you kind of have to put your Charizard in the front, and then Stoke anyways. So you'd have to also put Leaf in the deck. Moltres would make more sense to build up the energy on it. But then I always think to myself, if you're building energy, just go with the other Charizard that does 200. That's like the logic that I always like to think about. Alright, I am gonna end turn. Next turn we evolve, then I might use Iono, because I need to find a red card in case he uses... Oh no, I don't need red. I don't need red. Alright, Team Rocket Grunt doesn't do anything. He puts energy on Giratina. He ends turn by using Broken Space Bellow. I don't need to Iono. And the reason why I don't really need to use Iono is because if he puts Giant Cape and goes up to 170, he gets first hit on me. Which means he goes down to 150 again. And then I get to hit him for 150. So I am going to keep all my cards in hand right now. And I'm just going to Stoke here. Team Galactic Grunt doesn't do anything because we can just put 1 energy on and then Stoke, go up to 4 energy. And then next turn when we want to attack, we go up to the 5th energy and we're ready to swing in. This is a literal counter to Team Galactic Grunt. Unless he used it this turn right here, which I guess he should have saved. There goes the Giant Cape that I mentioned where he's going up to 170. He's going to swing in for 130 first, which puts him back down to 150, which is lethal for me. Okay, I guess he wants to run. Never mind. It doesn't change anything. He still needs to attack with Giratina. Whenever he does, he goes to 150, which is in lethal range of Charizard. Like, I don't even need to use Iono for red. So I don't know why he's trying to run. Yeah, I really don't know why he's trying to run. So I'm going to just Steam Artillery. I'm not even going to put down any other Pokemon. Pick up this. +2. Like, you need to attack me, Giratina. Attack me and go down -20 so I can hit you for 150. It's either you attack me or I'm going to just attack you. You got options here. Alright, he's using red, which doesn't do anything. Alright, that's GG. That's all she wrote. That's all she wrote, ladies and gentlemen. Steam Artillery, take it. Charizard beating that shiny Mewtwo. I think they played it wrong, though. They should have had Mewtwo in the front and the Giratina EX in the back. All right, we're going first. Going first is always what we want to see in this type of deck. I'm a little afraid to Professor's Research. I don't want them to red card. Oh, I'm so scared right now. I'm not gonna Pokeball. I'm not gonna Pokeball. I'm scared. I don't want them to red card me, man. This is a very strong start. Now, they are playing Meowscarada. The good news is we get to ramp up first. The bad news is they only need 2 energy, and by the time they evolve, they get first hit on our Charmander. So I gotta try and do the math and see if they actually kill our Charizard. Meowscarada does 120, 130 actually, plus 20, 150. We go down to 30 HP. We technically need to find... I mean, I can Iono at the very end, because they're going to cry for help and get cards. I could Iono once I evolve into my Charizard, just to hopefully prevent them from getting anything. Or if they don't evolve right now, I could attack them for 40 next turn. I think I just end turn, though. End turn and stick to the plan. I'm not going to Sabrina because this is the main threat in the front. Alright, if he doesn't evolve here, we get to kill. I mean, if he doesn't evolve, he retreats. Guaranteed. Doesn't seem like he has the evolution, or else he would have put energy on Sprigatito. Wait, why wouldn't he put the energy on it? He could have attacked for 40. Oh, I see. Do you think I still use Iono? Because it gets him off Leafeon, and it's showing that he doesn't have a Leaf in hand or an X speed. And then he'd have to use the bench energy to swap back to Leafeon, and then use Leafeon. I guess it doesn't actually... No, it does matter. Because Leafeon and... Yeah, Leafeon and Meowscarada can technically kill my Charizard here. Alright, I need 15 seconds to think about this. If I Stoke and go up, he'll put energy on Leafeon, 1 energy on Floragato, be able to evolve into a Meowscarada, and then swing in for 70. I go down to 110. I can heal back up, 140, and then Giant Cape, 160. But I need to find the Giant Cape, and I can't Iono and Poke Center Lady for the Cape. If I Sabrina, he has to put energy on one of these Pokemon to go back to Leafeon and then attack, but then he has no energy on those Pokemon, and then I get to swing in and kill Leafeon, who has all the energy, and then he has nothing on the board. I think I do that. I don't think I use Iono in case he has it. I think I Sabrina, and that's the play. Because he had to lose that energy on Floragato. So now swapping with Sabrina makes it so, hey, if he doesn't pull X speed or Leaf, which he didn't have the turn before, then we're looking good, right? We get to Stoke here. And the only way that he's able to possibly get Leafeon to attack is by putting 1 energy on Floragato, and then switching back to Leafeon, and then Forest Breathing and attacking for 70. The only one I'm afraid of right now is Floragato. I'm not afraid of all these other Pokemon. So I think Sabrina was the play. Yep. Sabrina, he had to put energy. He lost the energy. He Forest Breaths, attack. I attack him. He has no energy on the field. I only need 1 more kill. He can't build up 2 energy in 1 turn. Sabrina was definitely the play to use over the Iono. It guaranteed that we get a win. And now, since we're looking for a Giant Cape and everything else, now I can just use Iono for the heck of it. And this is why we try to analyze what the opponent did the turn before, because what the opponent did the turn before can be a major tell of if you want to use certain trainers or not, you know? Because I was dead set on using Iono until I realized that he didn't really have any way to retreat for free. All right, and now Celebi. Celebi gets to swing in for just 2. Both heads is 100. My Iono helped him find that Meowscarada. Too little too late, though. I put down the other Charmander just in case my Charizard goes down. Then we can hopefully start building another on the back line. All right, that's all she wrote. Not a bad deck. I know we had energy advantage, but... Or not energy advantage, weakness type advantage, fire versus leaf. But still, not a bad game. Yeah, Team Rocket Grunt would have gotten us that win last game if we were able to remove just a singular energy from the Palkia. Although, even if we did remove an energy, he probably would have just leafed to the second Palkia. So I think no matter what, we were toast. Alright, we got all the cards. Combustion. Interesting that he put Giant Cape on the front Arceus. I would have put on the back Arceus, then built the back Arceus. But he's building the front. Very interesting. What if I did Team Rocket Grunt this turn? There we go. Ooh, I know I could have waited. This could have been in the future. I don't like to think of what it could have been. More value in the future. I think using it and removing even a singular energy is good enough because he goes to 1 energy. I evolve. I ramp up. It's his turn. He goes to 2 energy. And then I can swing in and kill him before he even gets to attack at all. I think even removing a singular Team Rocket Grunt is still key. I never try to think about holding it to get like 2 energy removed or 3 energy. 1 is more than enough. And that's why they should have built the back. Exactly. That's why they should have built the back line here. It didn't really make sense that they were building the front here. So I'm assuming they're just giving up on this Arceus. It's okay. If they try to leave to the Dialga next turn, we can just kill the Dialga and then Cyrus. The Articuno or Arceus. Wow, I'm flipping out right now. Brain lag. All right, I think he already realized that the game was over once we stoke. So we'll take it. Another easy win against one of the best decks in the game. Dialga, Arceus, and Mew EX. All right, we got the full evolution line. This is perfect. And we're going first. Going first is a beautiful thing in this deck because we get to evolve a lot sooner. They do get energy advantage, and that Darkrai is going to be able to start swinging in for 80. It's a little bit sooner than us, which sucks. But as long as we can find like a Poke Center lady and our Giant Cape, we can kind of nullify a little bit of the damage. All right, let's end turn. We don't want to put down any Charmanders. Our entire hand is just double evolution. If we get red carded, that's really unfortunate. All right, so we get to evolve. They put second energy. By the time we get to Charizard, they're doing the 100 damage on us. That Poke Center lady is going to be really good. I might honestly use Poke Center lady early. I know it's only healing, what, 20 damage. It's not max heal. But I think I'd do it anyways. And then I'm going to end turn. It's okay if we don't get max heal. We could top deck another Poke Center later, or if we top deck a Professor's Research, I want to use that. Maybe some other trainers. Team Galactic Grunt. Alright, so he's getting a little bit scared right now. He's backing away. He's not able to attack with Glaceon ever. Glaceon is basically just a wall, and that's it. Which is an interesting wall to choose. Why not choose Dredagon? It's a non-EX, and it does more damage to me technically, right? Actually, no, this is 10 per turn. I mean, to each their own. Alright. Let's go ahead. Stoke. I guess we're technically taking 20 here. We take 10 at the end of our turn, 10 at the end of his turn. Technically, I guess it's a better Dredagon. It's still an EX, which makes me get +2 whenever I do kill it. And it's never able to attack. Interesting. We don't have double red, so we need to find a Sabrina. So I'm not gonna red here. I'm gonna start building another Charmander on the back line. I'm not gonna red, because then I can't kill the Darkrai and he'll kill me. Poke Center Lady stops all this mitigation damage he's trying to do. I think this is the right play. I think this is the right play. I could always put 1 energy on Charizard, go to 6. No, because then I'll lose 3. I was gonna say go to 6, swing in with Charmander. I need to have a red ready for the Darkrai. Yeah, I know. I made the right play. Because then I made the right play. I was wondering. I'm like, where's the math in all of this, you know? I was like, where is my math? All right, so now we attack here. They do 20. Unless they have red in hand, which they only have 1 card. I think we're good. We're going to just Steam Artillery here. I was thinking of swapping and letting the Charmeleon swing in and hit while I slowly build up the Charizard again. But they only have 1 single card. I doubt it's going to be a red. Red, we're dead. And we don't even have a chance to even attack. And then we have to stoke on Charizard. Okay, they Professored, which means they can't red. Oh, that was a close game. Pokemon Center Lady definitely came in handy to help against these double Darkrai's. And I think that was the better play than using red to fully kill, because then Darkrai would have been able to kill us. And we didn't want Darkrai to kill us. I guess granted, we could have theoretically finished off with a Charmeleon evolution in the background if I made this Darkrai weak enough. But who knows? He could have, like, swapped out. We don't have a Cyrus to bring it back, I don't think, did we? So he could have swapped out to the other Darkrai. I think what we did was the more secure way to win. All right, so we're going first. Articuno. Oh, not another 18 trader. Uh-oh. Yeah, because the old Charizard wants a completely different deck, right? You want Moltres. Dawn would be good in the deck as well. So once you exhaust your energy, you can Dawn the energy back over and hit again for another 200. We would have to change cards up in the deck. When I was first building this deck, I was like, maybe we should run 1 old Charizard, 1 new Charizard, right? That sounds good. But then when I actually thought about it, I was like, no, we'd have to get rid of some cards and put Dawn in and then put Moltres in. And then at that point, it's basically just an old Charizard deck. And we'd want to be building up the old Charizard versus the new Charizard. So we tried to make a deck that was catered around just new Charizard and let Charizard get all the love. And I would say it turned out pretty well. Alright, so good news and bad news. Good news is we do get energy advantage. Bad news is we don't get to evolve, and they don't need to evolve, so might not really be that good for us. We get to swing in. But he gets to... Oh, wait, no, that is good for us. Because if he doesn't have Misty in hand, the most he's going to be able to do by the time I'm on my Charizard or Charmeleon is going to be 40 damage. And then I can go to Charizard and he'll be doing 80, which is 100. So he'll be doing 160 damage to me max. I'll be at 20 HP. The problem is I still need to stoke. Wait, we're literally just dead without Team Rocket Grunt. No, we're dead without Team Rocket Grunt. Charizard has 160 HP. I'll be taking 160 before I can even attack. Oh, no, I'm good. I'm good. We still live. We still live. I'm overthinking this right now. Yeah, I'm overthinking this. Don't ask me why I actually used red, because he could full heal back up and put a giant cape on the other one. Yep. Red is not the good play until we had exact lethal. And then now we're taking 100. Yeah, I misplayed quite a bit. And we're going to see if that comes back to bite me or not. Because if he aired us again, then yeah, it was a misplay and I could have killed this Articuno. So if he heals, we majorly misplayed. If he doesn't heal... Okay, he can't Airida again. So we would have to potion. Oh, let's go. Never punished. Never punished, and he missed his Misty, so he can't attack next turn. Let's get another Charmander being built in the background. I should have put Giant Cape on that Charmander. There's only 2 Pokemon in the deck. Alright, even though we misplayed... Let's not forget that that was a huge mistake we made. He could have easily healed back up to full, and then I couldn't kill the Articuno, and then he wins the game. All because I decided to use red early to just get it out of my hand. You only use red when you are guaranteed the kill, and you need the kill. If you don't need to use red to get the kill, then don't use red. But at the bare minimum, always save red for lethal damage. Alright, he's going to the Palkia because he wants to attack for 30, which does 50 to us. He wants to Sabrina, which means I can just swap back over anyway, so it doesn't matter. He needs to have a giant cape in hand, and he has 2 cards left. He's getting very desperate at the moment. Alright. So I'm just going to retreat. I don't know what he thought we were going to do. Like just not retreat or something. Hit him for the 150. Clean him up. I swear, every game we're playing, we get shiny Charizard in hand. Tell me this game's not pay to win when the game gives you your best cards. It's like you have a higher chance of pulling the card out of your deck. I mean, we only have 1 Pokemon, so we're gonna just Giant Cape this. We got the Charmeleon in hand. We are going first, which means we do get to evolve first, which is nice. We need to find our singular Team Rocket Grunt. It's 1 in 12 chance of pulling it. And if we can find it and negate the Palkia damage, we should be good. However, with that being said, as long as he doesn't play Misty, I think we ramp up faster than he gets to 150 damage. He goes to 1, I evolve. He goes to 2, I evolve and stoke. He goes to 3, he can't attack, but I can attack him. So technically, we got the Team Rocket Grunt. What's the play? I think the play is Poke Center and Team Rocket Grunt next turn. I know usually I say 1 energy is more than enough, and it's always worth to just Team Rocket Grunt on 1 energy, but I think I'm just going to Poke Center Lady heal, and then I'll Team Rocket next turn. He's going to Rocky Helm. Okay. And swing in still. Let's see how much HP we go to. Right? Pokeball, we're at 130. We're at 130. I'm gonna stoke here and put the Charmander in. We'll go down again, another 50, which is in lethal range of the Articuno. So I do need a Team Rocket Grunt here. Let's go! Now he has to decide, does he really want to do more damage to me, but he won't be able to build the Articuno, and if he does try to build Palkia to attack me, then I get to swing back and kill him, and his Articuno won't be ready to do damage on his Blizzard. 80 damage. Please, do not roll heads. Let's go! Now he has to make the tough decision. Energy on Palkia and attack, and I take 50, or energy on Articuno, which won't be able to kill me even at Blizzard 80. He has to make the very tough decision. And the funny thing is, no matter what decision he picks, it doesn't matter. He loses regardless. It's either I take 50 now, and then I'll take another 60 there. That's 110. Oh no, if he goes Palkia, I lose. He hits me for 50, I go down to 80, I hit him, I go down to 60. I swing, he did the math. He did the math. I need to top deck a Poke Center lady. It's like this is an anime right now, and we're getting Heart of the Cards. Every time. Let's go, Poke Center lady. Now we are good to go. And that Articuno can't kill. He needs to have a red in hand now. Because he's doing... Wait, no, even with red, that Poke Center lady saved us, right? He's doing 40 plus 20, 60. And then Poke Center red does another 80. So we'll be at 10 HP. He needs to Rocky Helm and red. But even then, I can just hit him, double KO, and I'll still have another Pokemon on the field. He goes up +2. I go up +4 total. Let's go, man. That was a close game against an 18. I wasn't an 18 trainer. I had Manaphy Palkia, but still against a water deck with this deck. And we had that weakness. Ooh, man. That is wild.